Hey guys, it's Matt here, and today I'll be unboxing the new M1 Mac Mini. So this will be my new computer. My old one that I had, which was my Hackintosh, actually broke a little bit ago. I just pulled out the drives and just erased them just to use on other machines. But yeah, I was like, I'm done investing money in this machine, especially when the ARM Macs can do a lot more than the Intel ones can do. So I was like, might as well just get one of these things. I got this at a Black Friday sale. This was $639, I think, before taxes. So yeah, let's open this up. Yeah, I know the camera angle's not great, but you'll see it in just a little bit. I'm definitely keeping this box. This is so cool. And something I didn't even notice on the back of this thing, it says Apple Mac, a little logo on the bottom. Which is funny too, because it doesn't use the Big Sur Finder icon. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. It says Apple Mac, and it uses the Catalina Finder icon for that. So, this is slow. There it is. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. Apple Incorporated, 1 Apple Parkway. It says that right on the bottom. What's this? Wow. Yeah, this thing is cool. Don't drop it. I don't want to be Linus. Holy crap. There it is. And here is this little pull tab right here on the side. I'm gonna move this plastic first so then you guys can see. There you go. We've got the power port, obviously, Thunderbolt, or we have the Ethernet port. This is only gigabit Ethernet, but that's fine for me. I don't even have that. And then we've got 2 Thunderbolt ports, which is also USB 4, an HDMI port. I think this is USB 3, but don't quote me on that. Then we've got a headphone jack. Now, I've actually got my original 2010 Mac Mini here as well, right here. This is the 2010 Mac Mini, and you can see these actually look very similar. Yeah, they're completely different. So we've got the power port, Ethernet. I don't even know, I think this might be gigabit, I don't know. Firewire, HDMI, then there's the display port, no Thunderbolt on the 2010 Mac Mini. 4 USB 2 ports, an SD card slot, and then we've got a line in and a headphone jack, along with this Mac Mini. Also had a DVD drive, and it also had an infrared sensor right here. All the old ones of this silver design, like the 2010 to the 2014, I think, all had the sensor right there. And then this one right here, just want to be gentle with this thing. It's I will say it is much lighter. Nothing on the front at all, just a little light right here. And actually, I was gonna analyze this, and I'm gonna just check this real quick. My friends asked me if the silvers were the same color between the old Mac Mini and the new one. The answer is yes, they are. This one's a bit shinier on the bottom. That's not even showing up on camera, but it is just a hair bit shinier. And that's just because it's an older one, so the wear on this makes sense. This is 10 years old. And this is brand new. So you can see the port differences here. And yeah, you can see the scuffing from the previous owner. I did not do that. And you can even see the vent right here is really small. Around right here, it's a lot bigger. Something that I completely forgot about was unboxing the rest of the box. So we've got our paperwork right here, designed by Apple in California. I'll open that up in just a second. And we've got our black power cable right here. These used to be white. The Mac Minis, the 2010 to the 2014 used to use white cables. I don't like these, the white ones, because they don't match the back of the Mac Mini. They don't match this color here. These do, and I'm very happy they switched to them. It just looks nicer. And yeah, that's all there is in this box. And there's even a little recycle thing here, although I'm gonna be keeping this box. And designed by Apple in California. Let's open this up here. I only have one hand because I'm using a camera. So here's our Apple sticker already. And that's what I love about this Apple sticker right here. It is a silver one. Most of the ones I have are white. In fact, all the ones I have are white, but not anymore. I've got a silver one. Mac Mini. Right there. Right here, it's showing the menu bar, kind of just showing for new Mac users how this stuff works. Welcome to your Mac Mini, press the power button, da 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 da. Okay, that's basically everything. I'll put these back in there, and the next time you see me, I'll obviously have to clean all this stuff up, but the next time you see me, I'll get this Mac Mini up and running, and I'll probably even make a video doing a benchmark between the oldest unibody Mac Mini and the brand new unibody Mac Mini. So you can see my setup right here. It's kind of a mess. The Mac Mini will go right here, and I actually bought a drive enclosure for this computer. It's obviously right there. This will live with the Mac Mini permanently. This is a 2 terabyte drive, just because 256 gigs of storage isn't that much, and it's soldered to the board, so I can't change it. So obviously I'll be using this keyboard, this monitor, which actually works completely fine, hello, with the current build of Mac OS Big Sur. It works perfectly fine with it. It sees it just fine. So yeah, and I just have a little Logitech mouse right here. Yes, the camera angle is not great. I'm leaning it up against a hard drive sled or something like that. That's what I have right now. I lost my tripod. I can't find it. If I find it later, I'll use it, but right now I don't have it. If you're curious, I'm going to be doing a teardown of the system. I'm not going to. I'm not going to avoid my warranty, but I've got the cable here. It's a brand new Apple cable. Ooh, fancy. Apparently. There we are. There's the cable. It smells interesting. This smells really weird. It doesn't smell like an Apple cable. It just smells weird. Whatever smells aside. I'm actually very excited to use this thing. So yeah, let's get stuff plugged in. It's kind of boring, so I'll either speed it up or cut it out. I'm genuinely missing something. I need it. There it is. I have this little adapter right here. This is an HDMI to DisplayPort. This actually does work, and it works pretty okay. I've had a couple of problems with it outside of using macOS Catalina because it just sets the screen resolution to 1280 by 720, which is wrong, and it screws everything up. So I don't use it with my older systems. It should work fine with this computer, but we'll find out. So I think that's everything about the mouse. This will use Bluetooth once I get into the setup assistant. Let's see if it recognizes my monitor. So, unfortunately, as you might be seeing by this clip that's sped up here, it did not work. So, I'll just tell you a story here real quick because I did not record a lot of it on camera. So what happened was I had an HDMI to mini DisplayPort adapter, which technically should have worked with the display that I had. It worked with other computers in the past, but it did not work. So the problem is that apparently, I heard this from a friend, don't quote me on this, newer HDMI does not support passive adapters. You need to use active ones for that to work with HDMI. I don't understand why that is. That's just what I heard anyways. I tried using an HDMI to DVI adapter, and that didn't work. I tried using the HDMI to mini DisplayPort adapter previously. That did not work. I even tried an active adapter. For whatever reason, that did not work. I don't know why that didn't work, but whatever. So I ended up using an HDMI monitor. I'm just using that right now until the adapter comes so I can use my main monitor. The video that you are watching right now was recorded on the 25th, and as I'm talking right now, it is the 31st. I ordered a Thunderbolt 3 to Thunderbolt 2 adapter on Apple's website, and it arrived today. I was like, oh yay, it's gonna work with my monitor, until I look at the back of the thing, and it says that it will not work with the DisplayPort version of the Cinema Display. MacBooks that had Thunderbolt on them also had backwards compatibility with DisplayPort devices. So that confused me. That's why apparently I ordered the wrong thing. It probably says it somewhere on the page and I missed it. So that got here today. I'm returning it, and I've ordered a new adapter from a different company on Amazon. Just waiting for that to show up. It's supposed to be here on the 3rd, so yeah, all I can really do is wait. I plugged in this display to my Mac Mini using this adapter that I have right here. It didn't like it, so I was like, okay, maybe just this adapter sucks. I have to spend quite a bit of money. I tried plugging it into my old Cinema Display that usually sits right here, and that didn't work. So I was like, what? That didn't make sense. So I then tried to plug the Mac Mini into this monitor. That didn't work either. I don't know if there's something wrong with the HDMI port on this thing or if there's just incompatibilities with stuff, but wake up. The setup crashed, so that was fun. This monitor is a it's okay, but it's nothing great. I'll have to figure this out once I get this set up. And also it wouldn't connect to my keyboard, so that's nice. So we're actually in the part of the setup that actually doesn't really have any personal information. It's just choose your look. I'll go with the light theme. And there we go, setting up your Mac. That is fast. Keyboard setup assistant. Oh, shush, I'll deal with that later. What I need to do is change my display settings. It did not get the correct screen resolution. There we go. That's better. That looks much better. Okay, yeah, this is the ARM Mac experience, I guess. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch to a screen record after I set everything up, so yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. It's been a little while since the last clip that you saw. It is now the 6th of January. Before, I think it was like the 1st or 2nd. I've got the display adapter. It works nearly perfectly. You can't see this even on screen recording, but there's a tiny little artifact up here. I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, otherwise it works perfectly. I have had barely any problems with it. I think I had one problem where I had to unplug it and plug it back in, but not a big deal. How has this Mac Mini been since then? It's been pretty well. I've got the latest version of macOS installed here, and you can see the screen recording is actually very smooth. That's what I really like about this Mac Mini, is just doing anything on it is extremely smooth. It's really fast, it's really nice. I have a feeling you've seen some of the review videos earlier on before I got my hands on mine. In fact, you may have actually seen in my 2020 video, I actually put a little clip in there. Unfortunately, of course, Olive decided to be stupid and it flipped the clip upside down. So one thing that I really do like about this Mac Mini is Rosetta. One thing that I really like about Rosetta is obviously I can use my Intel applications and they run really well. Like my video editor here, right here. Oh goodness, great shot here. My video editor here works very well under Rosetta. In fact, it's much better than even my old Intel Hackintosh, which I actually never made a video about. I actually changed to a different Hackintosh, and now I'm on to my Mac Mini here. So, about this Mac Mini here, it uses the M1 processor for everything. Graphics and CPU horsepower are all into this chip. There are a couple of things that I really do like about having an ARM Mac, and that is the ability to use iOS applications. So I open the app, whoa. You can see I've got a couple of iOS apps, for instance. There's one right here. There is, I've got to find some. There's one right here. Here's one. These are iOS apps. They would not run on any kind of Intel Mac, and I really do enjoy using them on this computer because it really does just work, and it is really amazing to see that. There are a couple of applications here. In fact, all 4 of the ones that I highlighted here, these 4, none of these apps are on the Mac App Store. All of these apps are only available on the iOS App Store, but you can still install them. I actually use a tool called iMazing. It's right here. And this lets you install any iOS app, even if it is not supported on macOS, which is really cool. So yeah, otherwise, I've been mainly using it for schoolwork. I've been also just using it for video editing. Obviously, it's been so much better than my old computers, and I cannot wait for the ARM version of Olive to come out. It's been a little while since they've released like a new version. They just came out and said that 0.2 is now available for download. It's not stable. I haven't really tried it on this computer, but I've heard it's not stable. Otherwise, that's really it for the Mac Mini. It is an amazing machine, and I will be making another video. I'll actually be making a couple more videos about it. I'll be making a video of about maybe like either a week or a month of using the thing. Probably about a month at this point because I got it on Christmas and it's the 6th now. So yeah, it'll be around a month by the time I make that video. But before then, I'm going to make a video comparing the newest Unibody Mac Mini with the oldest one, which that'll be very interesting because I've got macOS High Sierra on the 2010 Mac Mini. That's the latest it supports, and I have Big Sur on it. So kind of make it a slightly fair test so then I can compare the newest operating system on both machines just to see how things are different. Those are the plans for those future videos, but that's about it for this video. If you guys liked it, then give it a like, click the subscribe button if you've seen other content on my channel and you enjoy it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye.